up, y'all? It's Risa with another speed build, and if you hear any purring, it's because my cat is on the bed next to me, and she has the loudest purr, but I figure that's, not something people will complain about. But yes, this time, I built a house. Go figure. I built the house for my spare child in my Newcrest Family Tree challenge that I've been streaming, so if you guys want to watch that, it's on the channel. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and this is for Wayne. Wayne is our spare child, so he gets to go, have his own house and chill. He is socially awkward, vegetarian, and, what's the last thing? I'm very suddenly not remembering, but he wants to be the leader of the pack. So I'm like, okay, dude, you do that. Because a socially awkward sim totally needs to be leader of the pack. That'll be fun. So that's why he's not the heir. But I built this house for him. He likes boho decor. So I went with that and I made a boho-inspired house for him. I included a second bedroom just in case he has kids. I don't know. I'm gonna just kind of leave him out there on his own to do whatever he wants. I will let him be included in neighborhood stories, so he might get married, he might have kids. Who knows? I'll let him do what he wants. I'm setting him free into the world. But I cut out a lot of the speed build because I spent so long trying to decide on windows and doors. I don't know, it was just so hard for me because his favorite color is yellow, but there were no good just yellow swatches on things, and I wanted it to be really fun and colorful because of the boho, but I just couldn't find anything that I really enjoyed that was that color, in that style. So I also added in vintage and shabby in what I was doing for the decor, just because boho doesn't have as much stuff as it should. I feel like there's not enough stuff classified as boho than should be. So, but I went for that light mint green color as the accent on the outside of the house. So I was using the windows those are from my wedding stories. And I'm also using the front door, which is from moving hangout stuff? Is that what it's called? Probably. I really enjoy that pack, but because it is so brightly colored, it's really hard to use in most builds. So I was like, awesome, I'll get to use it in this build. And then I really didn't. But that's okay. It happens. I ended up using some cottage living windows as well because I thought those looked really nice with it. They matched the same cream color of the windows from my wedding stories, so I figured that was nice. I did go for a full yellow kitchen, which I enjoy. I actually found this, I based this on several different floor plans, and I found it very interesting that a lot of these floor plans had such tiny, tiny kitchens that, in The Sims wouldn't even be usable, really. So I went a little bigger on the kitchen than I normally would, and it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be playing in this house, so it really doesn't matter. But at the same time, I enjoy making them look nice, even if I'm not going to be using it. This will be up on the gallery if you like how this looks, so you can download it. My origin ID is kookykitt. It is KOOKYKITT. That it literally created that during The Sims 2 for The Sims 2 forums. Oh my god. Just so funny to me that it's been that long since I have been online with The Sims. I remember specifically joining so I could ask for some help on something that was going on in my game, some bugs. And I also remember sharing my legacy challenge that I was doing at that time. I've been doing legacy challenges since The Sims 2. Obviously Sims 1 didn't have any aging, so you couldn't do it. But as you can tell, I have a love for legacy type challenges because I have made my own, which is the Newcrest Family Tree Challenge, which you might be wondering, what's the Newcrest Family Tree Challenge? Well, good question, because it is a challenge that I made up where you are trying to fill up the entirety of the neighborhood of Newcrest with one family. So I have this time is Bonnie Dobbins was my founder, and now I'm moving on to her children to, really get into the challenge. So we have, her children were Wayne and Charlie. Wayne is who this house is for. He is our spare, which it sounds so bad when I say it like that, but it is what it is. He's the spare. He's the spare child. And his sister Charlie is going to be the heir. There we go. She's the heir. She is a maker, green fiend, and one more thing that I don't remember, but she wants to be master maker. So it's pretty much, and she's non-committal. That's the last thing for her. So she's going to be fun. We're probably not going to have a marriage going on with that one since she's non-committal, but we'll figure it out. Her house, the speed build for that is going to be up on Wednesday, so make sure you turn on notifications so you can get notified when that video goes up. And you know what? Make sure to give this video a like if you find it interesting, because that will tell the algorithm that I'm cool and will promote my videos in searches. Just, little things. If you like a video on YouTube, you should probably like and comment on it to support that creator, because otherwise the algorithm is a cold and cruel mistress who does not like us very much. But back to the build. I really, really love that paranormal stuff wallpaper. So I kind of based the living room off of that teal swatch of it because I love it. This table and chairs that I'm using outside on the patio are from the backyard kit. I don't remember what it's called, but I really enjoy it. And I'm also using some lights from that kit as well. I had to cut out a lot of this as well because I was trying to find something to use for because I don't have toddler stuff kit, okay? I don't see a need for it, so I've never bought it. So I don't have those fairy lights that everyone uses from that pack, but I really wanted something like that. So I ended up using, there's this light from that backyard kit that is, what is this, a light for ants, I think is what it's called, and it's very small. And it really is just very low down. So I sized it up twice, and raised it up and had it connect to the poles from the banners for my wedding stories. So I ended up using that to get the look that I wanted because I needed something like that. That was like the thing that I saw in my brain that I really wanted from this build, which was to have the back porch have fairy lights, just string lights and stuff hanging up. That was really what I wanted. And I also wanted on the front porch for there to be a lot of plants, which I think I did a good job of that as well. I also wanted to make the front yard and the backyard, all of the plants to be a little more organic. So I didn't do my normal type of landscaping. I went for a more loose one. So you'll see. But I wanted to make sure that I was doing a more natural look to it instead of next door, his parents, right? They both, his mom Bonnie, the founder, her favorite style of decor is suburban contempo. So I very much tried to make the outside of her house look very suburban. You know what I mean? So it's very cut and dry and sterile. So I wanted to make Wayne's house the opposite of that. I really wanted to make it feel natural, and I really wanted to make it feel just kind of eclectic. I considered buying the that Decor to the Max kit to do this house, but I decided against it because I was like, I don't care enough to spend $5 to make this house look like that. Because that's the thing, kits are so expensive for what they are. Just putting that out there. But I really, honestly, I really like this build because I really like Wayne, the owner of this house. I really like Wayne. I kind of wanted him to be the heir, but it's just too irritating to deal with being socially anxious and also wanting to be leader of the pack. That would have been very frustrating for me, so I just went with Charlie instead. But I'm not going to forget about you, Wayne. You're going to be there, and I hope you succeed in life. But yeah, I went with more of like the I don't want to say raggedy plants, but definitely the more natural looking plants like that grass, the wild grass one, instead of going for more of like the actual like shaped bushes and stuff like that, because I like to think that he just kind of lets everything grow how it wants to grow, you know? Oh, also the funny thing is that his favorite style of fashion is streetwear. So that plus the boho thing, I was like, it just needs to be very colorful, which is why everything inside is very colorful. So if you guys are interested in this challenge, make sure you can click the rules are in the description below. I can speak. The rules are in the description below, so you can click on that. It'll take you to it. It's really fun, and if you get into it and you want to share your stories, you can join the Discord, which is also in the description. We have an entire channel talking about this challenge, and it's really fun to hear other people's stories with it. So I would love to hear yours. If you guys like this video, as I said, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up and leave a comment telling me what you think about it, what you'd like to see in the future and stuff like that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to get notifications every time I put up a video or go live, because I have been streaming a couple times a week during the day, this challenge itself. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out, y'all.